Hello, water signs, and welcome to your reading for May 2020. I will be reading for all you water signs, and that will be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs, and some months you might identify more with your rising or moon sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also, keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that's normal because I'm reading for a lot of people out here in the YouTube sphere. I am also going to be doing readings a little bit differently this month. I've decided, randomly, I started doing the earth signs and fire signs before you, and I decided to use my trusty oracle deck here that I will be using shortly, and I will be bringing you this month. The theme will be what the blessings will be for your sign. I will also be including timestamps below, so you can feel free to jump ahead to Cancer. Hi Cancer, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Just one little note I forgot to say in the intro is if you'd like a private reading with me, you can do so by going to tripletarot.com and follow me on all socials under Triple Tarot. All right, Cancer, show me what blessings are coming up for Cancer in 2020. May 2020 for Cancer. And I won't be reading reversals for this one. As soon as I said that, are they all reversed? Yes, they are. Okay. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I do see any indecision or any stalemate or any blocks being removed for you this month of May. You'll be able to see things a little bit clearer so that you can make the right choices for yourself. In the single card polls that I do on my IG, and if you have an Instagram, I do recommend that you follow me over there, especially if these readings resonate for you and you like them. I do single card polls for all the signs around the halfway mark of the month prior, so that you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek into the energy that's going to be available at your disposal for this month of May. And I did get a little bit of a mirror effects and I guess triggers really that perhaps you're seeing in others parts of your own shadow self. So the message was to be kind. So I do see that some of you that have felt a little bit stuck, a little bit uncertain maybe in a certain friend group, or when it comes to finances, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here, I do see moving forward. It's going to be a little bit slower than you'd like because the Knight of Pentacles is the slower moving knight of all the knights. However, he's very constant. He's very determined. He's very much not focused on timing so much, but more into doing things correctly, doing things right. So in this scenario, I do see a moving forward when it comes to friend groups and business or goals, because the Knight of Pentacles can present offerings, and in this case it is of value to you. So if you are a working Cancer, that is definitely something that is in the offing. It's something that is coming. However, you have to exercise a little bit of patience. So it is a positive read. However, yeah, essentially the feel that I'm getting from this is if you are kind, because I like to always anchor the reading with my central card here, is if you are kind, if you are generous, if you are really giving to the people that are around you in your midst, I do see a lot of potential to manifest this month of May. However, you got to be a little bit patient because the Two of Swords does denote a little bit. Sometimes it can denote for me issues with timing, issues with not being able to see as clearly as you would like. However, this is only going to be it's going to be something minor because it didn't show up in my central position, but it is going to show up, especially at the beginning of the month. So anything that might have felt a little bit like it was stuck, like it was moving as freely as you would like, it is going to ease up, especially midway through the month, and so forth, because like the Knight of Pentacles does denote success. It is a little bit hard fought. It is a little bit slow moving. It is the slowest moving energy for me, the Knight of Pentacles. But it is going to get there. So there's a lot of joy, a lot of love to be had for your sign in particular. The Three of Cups does denote all these things. And it also lets you know that you have friends here. I don't know if you can see because this is such a small little bird. But we have 3 little animals. And this is a dog. But he has a bird on his back. So it's almost like you have an extra allegiance, an extra person that you can count on to see you through this situation that could be slightly tough for some of you, but like I said, it's going to ease up. So I don't really worry about it. These are a blessing readings, really. So maybe there's a little bit of a friend or someone that maybe puts an idea in your head that you kind of can't materialize just as quickly as you would like, but midway through the month and forward, and it's going to transform, it's going to show up, it's going to manifest. So it is going to be good. You just have to be a little bit patient this month and just know that you can rely on your friends. You don't have to go at it alone, and you can definitely rely on the people that you love in May, and that's a wonderful thing to see. Now I'm just gonna pull a card from my trusty oracle deck. All right. So I got this for another sign. I'm forgetting which one. I want to say this was Aquarius, but I could be wrong. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. So this connects with the message that we have here, the Three of Cups, the celebration, the being able to rely on other people. The more you have your heart open, the more you're going to be able to gain and attract more manifesting energies and abundance in your life in all aspects. Love, finances, health, because when we feel good and we have everything that we need spiritually and obviously financially if we can, but if we have at least one of these bases and areas covered, our spirituality also is very crucial and important. And this is all that is covered in the Cups and Pentacle suits. The more we go towards that and less on the worry, less on the, maybe for some of you, competition, indecision, just taxing mental energy, the more you release that, the more you let go of that, you can get closer to love. The more you connect with your spirituality, with friends, and with the things that you love doing. All right, Cancer, that is the end of your reading. I hope that this has been of help to you. And now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I hope that you are doing well. I'm going to be bringing about a different take on the cards this month. I'm reading what blessings are gonna come for your sign this month of May. And I forgot to say it in the intro, so I'll say it now. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can do so by visiting tripletarot.com. And you can follow me on all social media under Triple Tarot. I suggest that you follow me on IG, especially if you like these readings. I do just a single card pull every single month. I do it around the halfway mark of the month prior to give you guys a sneak peek of what's to come for the following month. All right, with all that said, let's start your reading. Just gonna put my timer on because I can talk a lot and I don't want to bore you guys. So Scorpio, show me what the blessings will be for the sign of Scorpio this month of May. Show me the blessings for the sign of Scorpio. Ooh, wow, okay. Okay, so recognizing your own strength, recognizing your own value, and recognizing who the real are from the fake. That's essentially your reading here. It's coming out, it's crystal clear, and it's such a beautiful one at that, because you're going to recognize with ease, mentally and intuitively. My gosh, this is also the pull that I had for your sign. This is exactly it. It's trusting your gut and knowing that your intuition is going to be incredibly heightened. You're going to be able to see and read through other people's intentions this month of May. You'll be like a little detective, actually, without even meaning to. You can just tap into other people's agendas or other people's true intentions and motives. But in doing so, it doesn't all have to be mystical or mysterious or scary for some of you, because you're going to also recognize the beauty that exists in your life, the beautiful relationships rather that you have in your life. That is the Sun card. The Sun represents relationships, but positive ones at that. For my Scorpio women that are trying to conceive, I do see this being a very fertile time for you. However, you have to be a little bit patient and recognize that the more you are forceful with this energy, the harder it will take to manifest. So you just gotta, I guess, live and let God. That expression, I really like using it sometimes because it's so true. Sometimes divine providence and divine timing is at hand and it is there for a reason. And maybe we want things to happen on our time, our schedule, but the universe doesn't really care about that because things are designed for you, for the greater good, for your own spiritual evolution. So I do see a lot of heightened in intensity when it comes to your gut, your intuition, your feelings. You will be able to really pick up how other people are feeling, especially people in your midst. The Sun card, close relationships. I also see this as a beautiful time to reconnect with your spirituality, like we were talking about, your gut and your intuition being really heightened. Trusting in your guides and your communication with your higher self. That's going to be really key for you guys. And I am just going to be pulling a little oracle card for you guys. Show me the messages that might want to come through for Scorpio. It's this one. Ooh, okay. Wow. Really, really deep thoughts here. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So sometimes when we're empaths, and I can definitely relate, we really pick up and absorb other people's energies. And sometimes that is uncomfortable because sometimes the energies are not very becoming, they're not fruitful, they're not good for you. They can feel very taxing and draining. They don't necessarily have to be negative, but they could just take a toll because you could be really feeling with the other person and carrying those emotions inside. So when our intuition picks up and gets more intense, grows more heightened and more heavy in nature, we will be getting too many downloads sometimes, and that could be overwhelming. So the key here is to ground yourself, learn certain techniques of getting some boundaries, getting clear on what other people's energies are, what energies that are good for you and which ones aren't, how much time you can devote to certain people, certain situations, what is feeding you and what isn't feeding you. And in that work, in that deep shadow work, you will be able to grow and to expand, especially if you are a Scorpio that does this kind of work, any form of divination or astrology, Reiki, anything that deals with dealing with energy and other people and other clients. You will definitely find that you will grow, and it won't necessarily be comfortable, because the nature of this work, I can tell you from personal experience, sometimes I have beautiful readings and that's what I always aim for, but sometimes the subject matter is really tricky, and it can be a little bit hard. However, these are blessings. So even if it feels a little bit heavy or burdensome to be so empathic and so in tune with other people's emotions and your own intuition and sensing other people's motives, you will be able to grow, either outgrow certain relationships or just find that inner strength and resource to be able to pull through and navigate harder waters, especially if you are dealing with clients. But it's a very deep, powerful reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That is the end of my reading for you. I do suggest, if you like these, that you do follow me on IG, because this is exactly the message that I got for your sign. All right, and now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Pisces. Hi, Pisces. How are you guys doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. I am going to be bringing about a different read for you guys this month. I hope to change it up every month. We'll see how this one goes. If you guys like this one, I'll keep trying to focus more on blessings, because we can all need positive messages at this time. So what I forgot to mention before was that you can find me on all social media under Triple Tarot, and also if you'd like private readings with me, you can do so by going to tripletarot.com. All right, with all that said, let's get on with your reading. Show me Pisces. Pisces, blessings for Pisces for the month of May 2020. All right. Okay. Show me the money, show me the growth. I like this. I like this for you guys. And this is my moon sign, so this can definitely resonate for me, and I'm happy to give you guys good news. I see that where most of us, unless you are an essential worker, have been in quarantine for a long time, and that could have felt a little bit boring, draining, lackluster, just feeling blah about it all, right? Yes. However, this energy is moving. It's moving, and it is recognizing the blessings that sometimes we may not see when we are operating on a low level frequency. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes we can be a little bit negative, or just focused on a few things at a time, that we may miss an opportunity that is being presented to us from the universe. That's literally the image that you see in the Rider-Waite. It's a figure that is so focused on the cups that he already has that he misses the fourth cup that's being presented to him from the universe. And that is when we're feeling dull and just listless. So the good news and the blessing here is that this energy is changing, is shifting into power. Power, feeling good, feeling strong and more in control of where we're placing our energies. The Six of Wands denotes victory over our circumstances. It's a triumph, and it is feeling re-energized, revitalized. Especially some of you could be feeling this energy in the now, this first week of May. And if you don't, it will come. It definitely will come. You'll be feeling really good. You'll be feeling yourself. And I have good news. If you were looking for a job, there is a new job opening for you, or it could just be an extra source of income. If you were trying or planning on working on a new enterprise or a side hustle. I do see it materializing and being very fruitful at the end of the month. It's something that it's still in its seed point because it's an ace. It's not a 10, not a 10 of pentacles, but the ace is still the promise of something that can get to the ace if you put enough effort in it, because pentacles always demand and ask for effort from you. So great news when it comes to that. Also, I do see for some of you, not all, but for some of you, it is some windfall, financial windfall. Doesn't have to be huge, but I do see some money coming in. So if you have been worried, or the lackluster energy, the draining kind of energy was being worried about money, it's okay. Things are going to ease up, lighten up for you. The load is going to be lifted. You're going to be feeling a lot more re-energized and revitalized, especially at the end of the month. So now I'm going to be pulling a card here from my trusty Oracle deck. Just a card for blessings for Pisces. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, I couldn't have picked a better card for you guys. I get joy is the ultimate creator. And okay, this really resonates, especially if you were a Piscean that had felt a little bit bored, lackluster, like things were stagnant and the energy wasn't flowing the way that you wanted to. The best way to mitigate it is through joy. So even if, say, you are a banker and you are an essential worker and the job that you do is very menial or very, it doesn't involve a lot of creativity, when you go home and you do the things that you love, and this can be from a big hobby like painting, playing a musical instrument, maybe taking up, courses in different languages, for example, or something as simple and silly as just dancing in your room, like nobody's watching, just something that you like to do, singing, learning, like I said, like a new language, just bringing in the joy is going to be the ultimate mitigator in letting this energy, the stagnant energy, go and release. And so it will bring about this beautiful abundance and happiness that I see, this new opportunity in your midst, this feeling yourself, feeling good and attracting more financial abundance in your life and being successful in work. So just keep your thoughts positive. Make sure that you focus on the things that bring about joy. Try not to focus on the things that just feel stagnant, that make you feel stuck. So if you've been overreading or saturating yourself with news or having conversations with people that are draining in any kind of way, it's time to cut that out, because if you do, there's success to be had. There's new creativity, a new source of income, a new source of doing something else that's going to bring about not just abundance in the material plane, but for some of you, it's just feeling good. Because if our self-esteem is operating in a good, healthy point, we can attract whatever it is that we need. We become the ultimate manifestors, and that is the energy that is at your disposal throughout this month of May. All right, Pisces, that's the end of my reading for you. And if you'd like a private reading with me, you can go to tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. If you would like to get a little bit of a sneak peek on the energies, the general energies, these were a bit more specific, more about blessings. But the general energies that are at your disposal this month, or for any month, you can go to my IG. I'm everywhere on social media under Triple Tarot, and I hope to see you and interact with you over there. All right, you guys, I'm wishing you lots of love, light, health, and abundance. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.